huge in with Jacko back. We know he's a leader, we know how good he is on the field, but what's the biggest thing he's going to add to this side?
Yeah, probably his leadership. As you just said, we have missed him over the last 5 or 6 weeks. So, the inclusion of our captain's a big one. I think not just for us as a footy team, I suppose, from an ability point of view, but more in and around our confidence. He gives our younger blokes a lot of confidence and a lot of direction, and it's been pretty noticeable this week.
So do you think just having him run out alongside everyone before you're even out there, that confidence goes through the roof just because of who they're standing next to?
Yeah, I think so. And I think that's the same in every team with their senior players, and in particular older blokes when you've got a pretty young squad. So he's worked really hard to get back where he has, and I'm happy for him that he's playing this week. It's good for us.
And then Jack Hetherington back too.
Yep.
Given all of these rule changes, do you have to have a chat to him about how he approaches the game?
Yeah, look, he's going to have to be careful. Obviously, we all are. We have spoken about it, and it's it is quite difficult for the players at the moment. They are all very aware of the new rules. It's pretty hard at times for them to avoid that contact, but we're all playing by the same rules. So Jack will be okay. He's done a fair bit of work in the last 5 weeks with his footwork. There's no malice in what he does. It's more him going too fast at times, and you got to slow down in certain situations, and that's probably the main thing for Jack.
I guess you don't want him to lose that aggression. You want to play within the rules, but that's one of his assets too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it's an aggressive game, and we don't want to take that away from the game. I think the Victor Radley situation is probably an example of that as well. I'd hate to see a bloke like Victor Radley change the way he plays and be rubbed out of the game. I don't think that's what the game's about, but we are aware of it, and we'll abide by the rules and do our best.
I know there was plenty of chatter about Birdo last time you played them, but just given how well he's been going in the centres, have even you been surprised by what he's been able to do out of position?
No, not really. He's an extremely good player, Matty, and good players can generally play anywhere, and he's done that. He's playing in a really good team at the moment. They're going really well. We're going to have to be very, very good to contain them. It's not just him. There's a number of good players in that side. So Penrith's always a tough challenge, and they're flying at the moment. So we're going to have to be good.
Do they have a weakness anywhere?
Yeah, not at the moment. Well, they haven't been beaten for a while, so no one's really got close to them, to be honest. So I think we've shown some improvement over the last 2 weeks. I think probably a little bit of ill discipline and mismanagement at the back end of our games has cost us in the last fortnight. But we're going to have to be very good out there on Saturday.
Just on Kyle, he hasn't played Cup. Is that rib injury still playing up?
Yeah, it is. So he's a chance of playing Cup this week, but we'll see how he pulls up after today. So he's done some contact today. We'll see how it goes.
And how is he travelling? I know you spoke about his attitude, and he took it really well. How's he been travelling a few weeks on? Yeah,
good. No, he trained well again today, so he won't be too far away. But we would like to see him get some games under his belt. We've got a bye next week too, which is a good and a bad thing for some of our players who need the games. But we'll see how he pulls up tomorrow.
Trent, you've named Jackson Hooker. What sort of qualities does he bring there?
Jacko, yeah, well, he's a tough little fella, local junior, and he competes really well. So he'll share that role with Deetsy. We just want him to do his job well. He's got good service out of dummy half, and he's been playing well in Cup, so he'll get a chance.